Con nghe mẹ ơi, con đang có chút việc, tí tí con gọi cho mẹ nhá.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
The action has already started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in.
And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
João Neves. Mbappe. Now João Neves. Kimmich. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Gravenberch. And Mendes.
Oh, good take in a good area. That's tidy.
Mendes stood his ground strong.
Up he goes!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Van de Ven.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient...
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Gravenberch. No goals as yet. Van Dijk.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Matheus Cunha. It's Kimmich.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Now it's Kimmich. Matheus Cunha.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Doku. That's been slipped through.
Mbappe! Manchester
United!
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It's a really well-measured ball.
turns and goes back.
McTominay, he won't be happy with that one. And it's Neves. Looking for the run. And he's heaved it away. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Gravenberch. McTominay. Kane. Nicely spread. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. And he's taking no chances there. Nuno Mendes. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Vietnam certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
João Neves. It's Kimmich. João Neves. And it's Mendes. Tries to play it through. Now it's Thuram. Well, that is one way to stop him. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders.
Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Might be danger here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Van Dijk. And it's Gravenberch. Gravenberch. Now McTominay.
Added time.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, played right into his path. Chance here to counter. There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's got away. Decent chance! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
He's had it taken off him. Mbappe. Now it's Doku. Can he get it through?
Doku finds himself offside. Vietnam have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Doku. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
And it's Cucurella. He is just caressing the ball.
Kane. Manchester United looking to pass their way through.
Pulisic. João Neves.
Vietnam are looking to break at pace.
Kimmich.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
Palmer.
Now it's Matheus Cunha.
And here's Pulisic. He has a look up.
Kimmich has it out wide and in space. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Now it's Kimmich. Vietnam can try it again now. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Vietnam are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening to the opposition. It's got to change.
He is through here. Mbappe. McTominay. And he shoots!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Good running, strong and purposeful. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Tries a shot!
Palmer.
Vietnam still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Nuno Mendes. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Kane is the guilty party there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Number 5, McTominay. Coming on the field, number 4.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
7, Bruno Griezmann.
Oh, this is a great position.
Substitutions taking place.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he has been fouled there.
Mày mày chả mất.
Van Dijk. Bruno Guimaraes takes control of it and he's on the move. And a chance!
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Palmer. And it's Mendes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bout of passing it. Shot a goal! He has done it! Do not write them off! Back they come!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 29.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Vietnam grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Caresses it through. And that should get the job done. Throw in. Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes touches it back. Great vision. Doku. Nice control. He's found the way through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Mbappe. And he was quick to react. So what can they make of this? The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Please make sure to watch the screen.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 14.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Number 18. Doku.
Vietnam displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable.
Substitution.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. No, it's come to nothing. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Long ball by the goalkeeper.
Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Bruno Fernandes. Vardiol is there to clear. Just eases him off the ball. Van Dijk. Eze. Bruno Guimaraes. Dimarco. Dimarco going full tilt down the left. And Gravenberg. And here's Eze. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Gravenberg. And the shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Gravenberg fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Dimarco goes short. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Cross to the back post. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. We've reached the midway point in extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Nuno Mendes. Strong running down that left flank. Lookman. And here's Thuram. Played out wide. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's played it in low. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Rice. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Bruno Guimaraes, he's on it, can he get away? Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Eze receives it in a good position here. And he's there to clear it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Eze. He has found the way through. Oh, nice touch. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And that has been cleared. Vietnam have reclaimed it. That has ended up in no man's land. There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
The referee has ended the second half of extra time. All square. Some weary legs out there. So who has it left in them to take a penalty? Mbappe, first in line.
Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Palmer steps up for his penalty. And in with absolute accuracy.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Manchester United looking to draw level. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Vietnam are looking for comfort. No! Denied remarkably.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Looking to keep pace here.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Bruno Fernandes will take the third penalty. Big character, big moment, big save. He steps up to take the fourth penalty. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Alexander-Arnold is the fourth man to step up.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. And stuck away with ice in his veins.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
So this to seal it. Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
A huge pressure penalty, reserved only for the bravest of men. Oh, what a save!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outsteered him there, which gave him the edge.
Fingernails disappearing fast all around us. It is down to him now. And he delivers! So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in the end.
A quick reminder today that smoking is
Well, what a
only
way
allowed
to
in
finish a
areas
long,
shown
hard
in this
match.
map.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench. Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Looking for the run, and he's worked it through, and he's got the beating.
Tries a shot!
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Nicely weighted ball.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van de Ven, is probably an indication that the boss wants to play out from the back. I mean, we all talk about how brilliant his recovery pace is when it comes to defending, but he's actually quite tasty on the ball too, particularly with his long-range passing, and he loves those diagonals at times, and he's one to watch out for.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Vietnam have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Now it's Neves. That's very neat. Matheus Cunha.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gravenberch. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Gravenberch.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And Cherki. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, good ball! Kane. And this is Kane. Caught offside that time. Looking for options for movement. Thuram. Oh, that's nice. And it's Gravenberch. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cherki. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And this is Kane. He has found the way through. Showing good feet. McTominay. Looking to play him in. That has ended up in no man's land. Nicely spread. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Very nearly half an hour gone here.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Chips it through. McTominay. Cherki. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has been cut short. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Alexander-Arnold. He is through here. No way through, so back it comes. Chooses to go back. And it's Gravenberch. Matheus Cunha. Nicely aimed pass. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Gvardiol. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Cherki, distributed tidily, opts to play it back. Thuram. Can he get onto this? It's a promising position. Plays it in low. Oh, it's gone in!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise. And it's thrown the cat amongst the pigeons big time, but the upcoming break does give them a chance to regroup.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. He'll fancy himself from here. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Now it's Mbappe. Thinks about the shot. There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Turns and goes back. And he's gone backward here. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Vietnam can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Lofted upfield. Nuno Mendes. He's picked his way through. And he's picked it up out wide. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe, real chance! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Thuram! Oh, that was no routine save.
Thuram really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Played out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's McTominay. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. That's tidy. Now this could be a chance. And he can clear it away.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now? Well, oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 22, coming on the field.
Some resolute defending there. Nuno Mendes. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Substitution.
Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Szoboszlai plays it out wide. Doku receives it in a wide position. Vietnam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Aim forwards.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Mbappe.
Can he finish? It's there!
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Number 18.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Vinicius
Oh, smashing header! It's in! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Vietnam take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got away. And this is Lukaku. Now there's chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good...
And a chance! No mistake! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the
Takes a shot! Really well taken goal.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Out to the left it goes. Now it's Rice. Oh, super find. And the finish! Now, oh, he's been... And one more try! Yes! And with that, he takes home the match ball. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just wait.
And that's it.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found himself a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Caught offside that time. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect him to have some of that cutting edge in the team, making himself a great option when they've got possession.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. João Neves, nicely aimed pass. Thuram gets into some space. Mendes gets into a good position. Vietnam have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
João Neves goes short. Oh, that's nice. And now they can spring out of defence. Mendes with the foul. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Brilliantly cut out. Van Dijk clears it away. And here's Doku. Doku! And he's really put himself on the line here. Manchester United have their second corner now. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's on it. Can he get away? Thuram. Nicely spread. Some good work on the right flank here. Ndika defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Vietnam still without a single shot on target. João Neves looks to the other side. João Neves played backwards here. Ndika.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Kane picks it up out wide. Real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nuno Mendes.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Vietnam finding their passes. And it's Kimmich. Good ball, good take. Oh, the ball's run loose here. McTominay. And Cucurella. McTominay. Vardiol. And it's Cucurella. Well, that has not gone well. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Kane. Mbappe! Oh, there's a probing ball. João Neves. And he's there to retrieve it. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Mbappe. Could try cutting inside here. Now that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. Shot a goal! Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
João Neves. Played back in. Plays a sharp little ball here. That's a throw. Now it's Kimmich. Kimmich is flagged offside. It's not an especially good pass, that. Gravenberch. Forwards and with intent. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Fofana. Now Van Dijk.
Has been indicated.
Guardiola. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Doku providing an outlet on that flank. Great work on the overlap. That has been knocked clear. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
Here we go again then.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Cucurella. He's in a great position here. Now it's Kane. Gravenberch. He's tried one! Fantastic from Gravenberch! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. And the finish! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Gravenberch. He has a look up. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that.
Oh, what a mistake! Played out wide. That's tidy. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fofana. And it's Van Dijk. Guardiola. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Now it's Mbappe.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Played into space out wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field is number 10.
Cucurella
Szoboszlai. Substitution.
moved on forwards. For Szoboszlai. Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And the shot's on. Tries a shot! No mistake! And the comeback is complete! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Vietnam take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And this is Lukaku. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gravenberg. Now it's Kimmich. And that is expertly dealt with.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
João Neves is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's a promising position. Oh, that's neat. Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Szoboszlai. Nice control. João Neves wins the duel this time. Palmer. He won't be happy with that one. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Kimmich attempts a clearance. Oh, that's well done, really robust. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have
Number
got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Number 14, Kukurea. Number 19, Alexander-Arnold.
Just 5
Number
minutes
2,
left.
Van Dijk. Number 18.
Vietnam nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of
Number
waiting for the
9,
whistle.
Eze. Number 32, Diamato. Number 4, Cash. Number 21, João Pedro. Number 20, Vinicius Junior. Substitution in progress. Substitutions taking place.
I think we're just about done here.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
João Pedro. Manchester United looking to pass their way through.
4 added minutes has
A
been
lot of space
indicated.
here, a real opportunity.
Gravenberg. João Pedro. And it's Szoboszlai. Thinks about the shot. Showing good feet. He's looking wide. Now this could be a chance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done,